Hello friends, welcome to the video number 4 for the JavaScript video tutorial series. And well, in this video we're gonna be talking about 3 different ways of outputting information. And well, of course this is gonna be useful to display information or interact with the user. But especially during these video tutorials, or if you are in this learning process, it's gonna be very helpful for you to be able to display for example, what value it's a variable taking, so that I can understand why my program is doing what it's doing, or what I am getting. So it's gonna be very useful. So that's why I wanted to see this as one of the first video tutorials. And well, here as you can see, I have my HTML document, and inside of the body, the first thing that I have is these 3 paragraphs. And well, very simple paragraphs. The only thing, or the important thing here, is that I am giving each one an ID. So the first one is going to be P0, P1, and then P2. And well, these IDs is going to be useful, or they're going to be useful especially when we see the third way of displaying information. um, so just put your paragraph, just of course you can name it as you want. And well, then we're gonna see how to do these things also by using some buttons. But right now I'm gonna leave this commented. And well, here we have the script. uh, I have 3 variables declared here. We have not seen or talked about variables yet, so don't worry about this. This is very simple. Just to give a little bit of explanation, well, this is I'm declaring here a variable and I'm naming it x, and then I am assigning it a value of 7. Then the same thing, but this is y, and I'm going to assign a 3. And then z is going to be just x plus y, so it's going to be 10. And well, we're going to be basically displaying the value of z. Okay, so let's well, first let's just see how this page looks like. I'm going to launch it in Chrome. And well, here it is, very simple. The 3 paragraphs, you can see them displayed in the web page. So let's go back to Notepad++, and then I'm gonna uncomment the first one. So the first statement, well, these are called the statements. I think in the next video tutorial we're gonna talk more deeply about statements. But well, a statement is basically an instruction, right? For JavaScript, we're telling JavaScript what to do. So in this case, we're just telling, okay, let's just do a window dot. This is very important, the dot separator, or well, it's the dot operator. So Windows dot alert. So through a window, we are going to send an alert, and in that alert, we're going to display the value of the variable c. Okay, so let's save this, go back to the document and reload. And well, now the page is telling me 10. Okay. Now we have not talked also about strings, but I can do like this with single quotes, or I can use double quotes. Now in this case, it's not a variable. Again, it's text, is a string. So now I get a C. So let's just leave it like this. And let's comment this and then go to the second one. So now in this one, we're gonna tell JavaScript, okay, go to the document and then write. So document.write, write the value of the variable z. So let's save this, reload the page, and then well, I get here at the bottom the value of c, which is 10. So what's happening? Well, basically, when we load the page, or well, your browser loads the page, it finds this, so it displays paragraph 1, 2, 3, or paragraph 0, 1, and 2, and then comes here and finds this instruction, JavaScript instruction, that says, okay, just write on the document the value of this variable. So that's what it's doing, right? We get the 3 paragraphs and then the value 10. Pretty simple. And now the last one is document.getElement by ID. So this is where the ID of the paragraph comes in handy. So we're telling JavaScript, okay, go to the document and then get an element by its ID. So I gotta put between parentheses what's the ID of the element that we are gonna be changing or affecting. In this case, we're gonna put a string of text, so you can use single quotes or double quotes. In this case, I'm telling, okay, find P1, which is this paragraph right here, and then again another dot operator, and we're telling, okay, go and change the inner HTML to whatever it is, the value of C. All right, let's save this, go back and reload the page. So the paragraph P1 should change to 10. Okay, and well, now I'm going to do this through these buttons. I'm gonna uncomment this block. So now save this and see how it looks like. So I have my 3 paragraphs and then the 3 buttons. Um, well, the buttons are pretty standard HTML. So I mean, take a look at this. They are not inside of the script. They are inside of the body of the document, but outside of the script. So I have my 3 buttons, and then I have just put the type equals button, and then we are gonna say, okay, your command or you button 1 in this case, for example, you're gonna have a command assigned. So when the user clicks on you and the command is on click equals, and then between quotes, let's take a look at this, and then you're gonna put the instruction, the JavaScript statement that you want to be executed. In this case, okay, on click, I want a window.alert Z, or a document.write, or a document.getElementById. by ID. So each button has its own instruction assigned, which are basically these 3 right here. But now we're gonna do it through these 3 buttons. So the first one is the window alert. Let's click the button 1, and well, we get the same effect. Number 10 right here. Okay. Now just the second one is gonna have a different effect. The document.write. Let's see what it does. Let's click, and everything disappears or goes away. Uh, this instruction, the document.write, what it does is that um, it overwrites any existing HTML on the page, right? Everything in here, it's loaded. The page is loaded. So when we do a document.write, it gets overwritten, and whatever it is that we place inside of this parentheses, it can be text, it can be variables, whatever it is, it's gonna replace this HTML like we see in here. So just be careful with that if you are doing it through a button, or if you are doing it just when you are loading the page, you are gonna get a different result, a different effect. And well, the last one, well, this should be pretty much the same effect. So the paragraph P1 should change to 10, and so it does. Okay. Well, so these are the 3 ways that we're gonna be using. I think I'm gonna try to stick the most to this one, because well, we already saw what the document.write can do. It's very handy for learning purposes, and for testing and debugging is very handy. But I guess I'm gonna be using this a little bit more. I found this window alert a little bit annoying. I don't know about you, but well, I'm gonna be using these 2 also, but I guess I'm gonna be using this a little bit more. So just get a little bit comfortable with them. Again, it's gonna be very useful when you start writing more code, so that you can have some tool for testing and debugging, and getting messages for yourself to know what the document or the code is doing, what the variable is, the value is for that variable or whatever. Um, and well, of course, also to have interaction with the user, to display information for the user. And well, I think that's it for this video tutorial. So as always, I hope that you find this useful. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share and like the video. And well, as always, thanks all of you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.